she's not the only one. There's a lot of girls out there that can put the ball in the back of the net. This is a dangerous team.
Yeah, definitely dangerous. If you that many goals and not too many games, I mean, it's going to be a tough task for Catholic tonight. But now you have a little bit of a scout report. You probably already know these girls. You probably play with them a little bit in travel, things like that. So I'm sure they're familiar. They'll have a lot of respect for each other, but going to be a big night in goal for Mary Rushworth at Catholic.
Starting lineups for both teams. We'll do the visiting Bees first. In goal, the sophomore keeper, Emily Laxton, as we mentioned, 0 goals against this season. Number 1, Carolyn Corwin, joining her in the starting lineup, along with number 3, Annabelle Skidmore. Leonard, number 7, the sophomore, will be up top. Kendall Seipold, also number 9, will be starting. She's a freshman. Emma Kamas, a sophomore. Mackenzie Shoup, Sarah Noschel, Miley Summers, Haley Hauser, standout at defensive. On the defensive side of the field for the Bees, her coach called her perhaps the best center back in the state in an interview with WVNews.com earlier this week. And rounding out the starters for the Bees, number 22, Carly Manchin, a sophomore. For Charleston Catholic tonight, your starters, number 1, freshman, Ella Sisness. Number 3, Molly Weber, also starting tonight. Lauren Chapman, number 5, a fellow freshman in the starting lineup. And number 6, Ella Green, the sophomore. She'll be the main focus of attack for the Irish tonight. 6 goals, 2 assists so far this season. Mikkel Winter, also a starter tonight, 2 goals for the freshmen so far this season. Alyssa Hanna, Ella Grace Gillis, Stella Bailey, Ayla Goff, Abby Messer, and Mary Rushworth in goal rounds it out. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back to get things started here between East Fairmont and Charleston Catholic. It's high school girls soccer on Video Productions. Welcome back to Schoenbaum Soccer Stadium here in Charleston, West Virginia. Girls High School action getting ready to get going here. Unbeaten East Fairmont Bees visiting the Charleston Catholic Irish. As we mentioned in the pregame, East Fairmont 6-0. The defending Class AAA state champion beat this same Charleston Catholic team in the title game a year ago to end a long run of Charleston Catholic titles. The coaches for these two teams, veterans. Eric Wright, his 12th year at East Fairmont. That one state title last season has really turned this program into a perennial contender and, at the moment, a powerhouse in the newly formed Class AAA. Remember, 3 classes in high school soccer this season in West Virginia, a Quad A, a AAA, and then a AAA. These two teams both competing in the AAA. Head coach for Charleston Catholic, the legend, Amy Mullen, 7 state titles, her 13th season with the Irish. 1 state titles in 14-15, 19-20, 21-22, and 23. So 102 veteran coaches on the sidelines, both of them with some hardware to show for their troubles. You've coached on the high school level. You coach on the high school level. How much does that experience in those big games matter when you get into these kind of grudge match regular season games against other very good programs?
I mean, I think it helps you a little bit. You know what to prepare for, but at the end of the day, you got to get your players ready, and it kind of helps. You'd rather have some experience on the player side probably. So I know Amy's probably a little nervous with a little bit younger team and whatnot, and how good East Fairmont's doing so far. But at the same time, you got to be excited because this can show what your team can do. I'm looking forward to the first 5-10 minutes. See, how does Catholic come out? Do they come kind of timid on their heels, or do they say, hey, we're here to compete? You know, we want to get this big win today, so we're going to come out and play hard. So first 5 to 10 minutes is going to tell us a lot, I think.
Charleston Catholic will get things started with the kickoff. The Irish going from left to right in their black uniforms, green numbers outlined in white. The visiting East Fairmont Bees going right to left. They're in all white with yellow numbers. East Fairmont with possession.
I would hope to see Catholic come out and just keep them in front early, right? Probably, they have so much talent. You don't want to probably get up and press too much. Keep everything in front of you and maybe try to get a counterattack here and there. You don't want to give up an early goal.
And possession kind of ping-ponging between the two teams now. Catholic plays it long. It'll be scooped up at the back by the goalkeeper, Emily Laxton, the sophomore. As we mentioned, 0 goals allowed this season.
Weber in the back for Catholic will be big. She's pretty good center back there. Played a lot on the travel circuit too, so she'll have a big night. As you can already tell, she's kind of dropped off a little bit back there, kind of like one of those sweeper stopper roles, not a flat back four. They probably don't want any through balls going through, no 1v1s.
This is a dangerous attacking team in East Fairmont. So Charleston Catholic finds success tonight. It'll probably be on the backs and the legs of those defenders.
I mean, when you're coming into a game like that, you got to just keep East Fairmont in front of you, right? Like you said, number 7, Lily, is it Leonard?
Leonard, yeah.
Leonard come in with that many goals. You got to know where she's at all times.
Ball out of play. It'll be a goal kick for the Irish. And bear with me here, folks. We are looking right into the sun. And
no doubt.
Some of these uniforms, it's hard to see the numbers from our broadcast
doubt.
position. So we're gonna do our best, but if we stumble along the way, we'll try to get it fixed. East Fairmont with the touch out of the air, goes out of bounds, so it'll be a throw in for Catholic.
I can't tell which one's harder to see. I think Catholic's black jerseys might be the harder ones to see.
They might be. I think up close you wouldn't have a problem, but
Yeah.
from this distance the numbers are a little small, and it's hard to pick out just who is who. 2 minutes gone, no score here. Big evening of soccer on Video Productions here at Schoenbaum Stadium. After this game, we'll have the boys contest, the Charleston Catholic Irish hosting the Huntington Highlanders. East Fairmont getting forward now. Ball played through. They were looking for Larnard. Excuse me. We're going to get that by the end of it. Larnard, I believe. Larnerd. Larnard. I even asked people before the game. I was still a little confused. But Mary Rushworth collects it at the back for Catholic, and she'll punt it away.
You can already hear Coach Mullen asking everyone to step up. They want to keep them in front, but they don't want to sit back and just be, sitting in their own 18 the whole game. So trying to get them to step up, be a little bit more aggressive. But you can see in their back, like the outside backs are not super wide. They're going to give that wide position to East Fairmont. So if I'm East Fairmont, try to take it down the side and then make a cross in. It looks like that's going to be open for them.
Throw in near side for the Bees. Kendall Seipelt puts it in play.
A lot of good possession so far from East Fairmont. You can tell they're trying to get their head up. They're playing around the back a lot more. That shows you good soccer team.
Yeah,
right
the Bees
there.
look very comfortable in possession, and it's one of those lessons that's really hard, especially for kids in soccer. You don't always have to go forward. If back's an option, it's fine. And so far, so good for the Bees on that. Like I said, very comfortable on the ball.
It's almost if you could get them to learn to move the ball from side to side, then forward is you're probably more successful that way.
4 minutes gone, still scoreless here at Schoenbaum. We talked a bit about this East Fairmont attack, Hunter, but perhaps just as impressive as the 54 goals scored in 6 games, 0 goals allowed. This East Fairmont team, I believe I have this right, 12 or 13 games going back to last season, they've only allowed 1 goal. It was the 1 goal Charleston Catholic scored in the 3-1 state championship win for East Fairmont. So this is not a new thing for the Bees. They can defend. Yeah,
and you got to give credit to that. You're winning games and you're looking at scoring, but when you get clean sheets, I mean, it's hard to lose games when you don't give up goals.
Yeah,
right?
They could have scored 1 goal a game and still had the same record with the
no doubt
way the defense is played.
And the way we were talking about the way they keep possession, like just because you're a defender doesn't mean you don't keep possession, make passes, and do things towards scoring. So a lot of people look at it like American football. There's offense and defense. And soccer, you can be in the back line and still score goals, still make assists, things like that. So sometimes your best player is your center back. It just depends how your team is. So definitely credit to the back line, your goalkeepers, and things like that.
Ball out of play. believe it was last touched by Mansion of East Fairmont on that far sideline.
Watch this throw in. I saw one. That's a pretty long throw.
Oh my gosh! Ball into the box. Looking for the head of a teammate. East Fairmont unable to capitalize. We're not done on this end of the field yet, though. Bees still have it. Long, well, not sure if that was a pass or a shot attempt. Looked like maybe trying to find that attacker on the bounce, but the ball rolls or bounces rather to Rushworth.
When you have something like that long throw, you can set that up like a set piece, like a corner kick. That can be.
It's so dangerous having that in the bag.
Very dangerous.
Ball all the way back to Hauser. Hauser playing on the left of that three-back look for the Bees this evening. And you said, defenders can get involved in the attack. 3 goals for Hauser already this season. Charleston Catholic with its first attack of the game. Ball put out of play for a throw-in, but the Irish down on this end of the field for the first time this evening. For sure.
First little kind of glimpse of a chance there, and it kind of come from East Fairmont losing the ball in the back. That's going to happen sometimes, right? But if I'm East Fairmont, I want to see get up wide a little bit. Everything's going straight down the middle of the field. Get wide, take to the corner flag, then try to drive it in from there, either cross or dribble in. They got to get wide. I think it's there. They just don't realize it yet.
So ball out of play. It'll be a goal kick for the Bees. Hauser brings it upfield. Tries to find a teammate, deflects right back to her. Now near side for Seipold.
It's a lot of time and space in the midfield for the Bees as well.
Right, Catholic not really pressing in that part of the field yet. East Fairmont finding some space to move forward, and here come the Bees. Mansion down the far side. Ball played in with the right foot. Couldn't quite get her boot around it, though, and it'll go out of bounds for a goal kick.
I think it's a good chance, though. Start it from the back, left back, go to your center mid, play it down the right wing.
Yeah, and I think they heard you. They found that open space over there on that opportunity. Bees keep the ball in this half.
Another thing you got to think about for Catholic, when not a lot of subs, if you're a girl out there playing and I got to play the whole game, you got to pace yourself a little bit, right? So that's another thing to think about. Teams that have a couple subs that could come in and out of the game, they're going to be more fresh. And Catholic girls, it's not a whole lot of subs right now. So
a short bench and relatively young and inexperienced team. There's going
to be some growing pains for sure.
Bees with possession. Ball out, it'll stay white. Seipold throw. She finds Skidmore. Skidmore, lots of room for the big switch. Ball out to the wing to Mansion. Mansion beats one player.
It's good feet. It's good feet. Great feet.
East Fairmont brings it down the right wing. We're going to get that ball back to the middle. It deflects. Looked like it took a couple deflections down there. Linesman signals for a corner kick. So set piece chance here for the Bees.
If you're the Bees and Catholic's going to keep giving you chances on the back line to swing the ball, just keep swinging it. Just keep the possession.
Skidmore stands over it. She'll take the kick. Ball played in. It's a good kick. Finds a head. A little too strong and off target, though, to go out of play for a goal kick. But
that's a good ball.
Yeah, if you're East Fairmont, I think you hope you get more opportunities like that, but you'll take that on your first real set piece from down in that corner. That was a well-struck ball. Found a player, just couldn't put it on target.
This is tough for Catholic right now, the goal kicks and the when Rushworth gets the ball in their hands, it's like they're giving it right back to them. It's hard to keep possession, and the Bees are smart enough. They're going to get up and press you, and they're right, next to someone. They're in the girl's back. They're ready to win it back. And
that ball bounces all the way through. Rushworth will collect.
So right here, like Rushworth, she has a decent punt, but you can see like there's only so many girls up, and girls are trying to catch their breath. So, I mean, you got to step up. You got to try to get that ball in the attacking third and give yourself some chances.
Yeah. Chance now for the Irish. They win possession in midfield. Ella Green on the ball. She's the leading goal scorer for this team so far, just a sophomore.
Ella Green in midfield, super, super talented. If she gets a shot off, I mean, it's going to probably be on target. It's going to be a good rip.
A little more pressure from the Irish as Bees try to play out of the back, and it works. Catholic gets the ball back. The Irish are on the attack. Here comes Green.
Ooh, player again. Oh, good move.
1-2 in the middle with the left. Shot is off. Saved at the back by Laxton. I believe that was Abby Messer. Usually number 20, wearing number 9 in the black uniforms tonight.
Yep, that's Messer. Messer and Green have been playing together for a long time. And
another one of these young but talented Charleston
Very
Catholic
talented
players. Just lots of talent on this team. Just not a lot of high school experience yet.
It's
you can play travel ball, you can play middle school ball, you can play all over. But high school ball, it's a little bit of a different level if you're not used to it. Sometimes it takes a little, as you said, going through some growing pains before you kind of find where you're at.
For sure. And when you're that young, you might be playing against boys or girls that are 3-4
Adults,
years older than you. You know, they're a little older than you. So, and the high school game is different than the travel game. It's a different style of play and whatnot too. But I think Green and Messer, you could see the last couple of times, they're just 1-2 back and forth. And obviously that looks like this is going to be their strength today. So if you're Catholic, try to get the ball to their feet. If I'm Rushworth, I got a goal kick, that's where I'm going at. And just trying to get the ball to their feet, seeing what can happen.
Yeah, so the more that they're able to interplay in the middle, that's going to draw those defenders in and open things up outside to be able to get down the wings, play it back into them. Seipolt cuts inside. Now played to the middle. Skidmore on the ball. She'll come all the way back for Hauser. Hauser finds Nushel.
That's fine if you're the Bees. Just keep it. I mean, Amy Mullins had won a billion games. She's not going to let you just roll right down the field and score.
No.
She's packing in that middle. She's not going to let you go right down and score. So
East trying to find some room. Get a runner free on the wing, but a little too strong on the pass, and Rushworth is back there. And one of the things she's so good at, Hunter, is she comes off of her line, and she's very confident. When she's coming out to get that ball. There's not a lot of unforced errors back there from Rushworth.
And she's had a little experience, too, back there.
Yeah.
So she started early on, and she went through those growing pains of making decisions, and that's all it is. You got to – experience is the best teacher. So I think she's a lot more comfortable back there making those decisions, and she's got great hands. She's great on the basketball court too, so just a really good athlete.
13 minutes gone here in Charleston. East Fairmont and Charleston Catholic still level 0-0.
And I wanted to see that first 5-10 minutes, and Catholics, they've held them off. They've actually had a shot on goal themselves. But if you're the Bees, you got to feel confident. You've had possession. You got to just stick to what you're doing, keep possession, and it'll come.
Catholic gives possession away. East Fairmont trying to work the ball up through the middle. That's a nice run. A little too heavy touch. Gets away from her. Big boot out of the back. Messer plays it wide. Trying to find Lennox Veer. Veer keeps it in. Ball is going to go out, though. It's going to stay with the Irish. Senes to throw in.
It's right here where the Bees can kind of stretch them out a little bit, see if they can create some space. If you're Catholic, just stick to what you're doing. Don't get stretched out and just stick to that tight. Keep them out wide.
Yeah, East Fairmont's really almost daring the Irish to come out and press and open up some of that space. As you mentioned, though, Amy Mullen, no, this isn't her first rodeo. She's been through these a time or two. She knows how to play as the favorite. She knows how to play as the underdog, too. So the game plan so far for the Irish has been defend and try and take your chances when you get them. We've seen one shot on goal from Catholic already. There's probably not going to be a lot of chances, but those counterattack plays where you can catch them against the run of play, that's really where Catholic's going to probably make its money tonight. We've seen a little bit of it so far, but it's a long game. But like I said, so far so good on the game plan from the Irish.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. And that long throw again from the Bees, I mean, that just led to setting up this corner kick. I love it. Goes short. She's wide open. And see if she can get a good ball in here.
Ball played into the middle. Rushworth there, though. That one got a little too close to the keeper.
It's a great idea, though. If they're going to give it too short, go ahead. And that front post was open just a little bit too much towards Rushworth.
And for as much possession as East Fairmont has had, and they've had a few chances, but nothing that's really troubled the keeper from Charleston Catholic, though. I really think, as you said, first 10, 15 minutes of this, Charleston Catholic getting a passing grade for what they wanted to do here. Now ball played all the way back through the East defense. Laxton there to collect it, though. She'll throw the ball out. Nice throw, finds Summers. Summers keeps possession. Now the right foot puts it through. Ball pinballs around. Ends up on the far side on the wing. I believe that's Manchin on it for the Bees.
She's had some good skills with the ball at her feet today. You can tell she's in her head's up the whole time. She can see the field while she's doing it.
That's one of the things, when we're coaching the little kids, it's one of the things we preach so much is get your head up, get your head up, get your head up. And it applies all the way from the little guys through the national team guys and the Champions League guys. If your head's not up, you can't see what's going on. Another ball played all the way through. East really trying to find a runner in those back channels. Just haven't quite been able to link up on those long passes.
Long game, though. They've got plenty of time, and they've got the skill. If you're Catholic, you got a long game ahead, man. Bees are good.
80-minute games in high school, 2 40-minute halves. We're about 17 minutes into the first one, so not quite a quarter of the way into this.
I like to see Messer. When Messer and Green were going just short 1-2, 1-2, it worked out well. She's tried to go long the last couple times, and I think it just comes from fatigue, and you're just trying to score. As you see Rushworth come out and grab another one, but you're gonna have to see Messer and Green just play short with each other. I think that's the most success they're gonna have tonight. The Bees, they're not gonna let you get those through balls. They're too they're too mature. They're too well-rounded in the back. So you might need one of those 25-yard shot. You might not get through all the way. You're gonna have to take a long one tonight.
Ella Green, ball on her foot, nice run. She picks that head up, turns around, finds Messer. Messer back to Green. Green looked like she was going to have a shot from about 40 out. It's blocked, though. Irish keep the ball. Messer tried to poke through. Smartly played at the back by East Fairmont, just letting the goalie come and get it. Just very calm at the back for East Fairmont. I think that play is a great example of that. You could have panicked and just booted it out of bounds, but you got the presence of mind and presence of place to know that no real rush coming on. Here's a chance for East Fairmont. Ball tipped over the top. Rushworth came out, got beat to it by the East Fairmont player, but ball a little too strong over the crossbar and out of bounds for a goal kick.
That's one of the hardest spots for a goalie when to come out is right at the 18 because, Rushworth doesn't know if I come out, can I grab this?
Yeah.
I might be out of the 18. I don't know if you've ever seen a goalie come out and head the ball. You know what I mean? Because right there, she probably wouldn't have been able to grab it with her hands. She might have had to come out and just chested it or use her head, but those are one of the most difficult ones.
A little step over from Summers. She's got the ball in the left wing. Left foot into the box. Defended well and put out by Catholic. Hauser's going to get it for the Bees. Now Seipel cuts inside. Heavy touch, though. Green's going to jump on the end of that. She's looking for Messer. Finds her. Lots of room over there. Green makes a run into the space. Now she's looking for the run down the far wing. I believe that's no. Ellie Gillis is on the near side. Again, these numbers a little hard to see from up here, folks. I apologize.
And with the long hair sometimes.
Yeah, man, the ponytails block them sometimes.
It's tough. It's definitely tough to see.
No, it's not a hard job, but it's hard work sometimes.
No doubt.
Bees again on the attack, and pass misses its target. It'll stay with East. A little 1-2, Seipelt and Summers. Back to Summers. Ball into the box, booted out. It'll be a throw in for the Bees.
Weber's tough in the back, man. She's not the biggest and tallest and whatnot, but she's scrappy back there. She's going to be tough to get around.
Catholic with the ball near side.
I don't think people realize, too, when you don't have the ball, you know how tiring it is? You know, you get so playing defense is just tiring.
Chance now for East Fairmont. Shot from the right side. It goes over untouched. It'll be a goal kick. We've got our first substitutions of the game. Brooklyn Shoup in for East Fairmont.
I think that was the first time you kind of seen the Bees get a real good look right there. They didn't keep it on target, but definitely a good look.
Carly Manchin comes out for the Bees, replaced by Shoup.
It's just hard for Catholic to play this amount of defense, and then you're going to ask somebody to make a long run with this fitness and whatnot. It's going to be tough, so they're definitely going to need a counterattack. I think you get a handball here.
Yeah, whistle on the play. It'll be a free kick for East.
It's always an interesting spot on the field. Where can you put this? You don't want to give it right to the goalie. If you can kind of, it's like you got to just lay it perfectly, chip shot a little bit inside the 18.
Ball right at the 18-yard line. Booted away. It'll go out of bounds. Be a throw in near midfield for East.
And don't be afraid to go backwards here and just swing it around the back.
And as predicted by Nostradamus Hunter Moles here,
it's
East,
open.
East comes back. Yeah, it's been open.
It's open, and you could tell that, you could tell. I haven't watched the Bees, obviously. I think I watched the state championship game last year, but you can just tell, like, they know how to play. They're taking what the defense gives them, so you can tell they're sniffing for a goal, but they just got to stay patient. I think they're going to keep getting good looks.
Ball comes all the way back. Just one Irish player up there. East comes away with it. Now ball booted forward, looking for Larnard. Chance now for the Bees if she's able to get there. Ball touched last by Charleston Catholic, so it'll be another corner kick for East.
That was nice. That was a nice little move there to get a corner kick. I couldn't tell if that was Weber, had position a little bit, trying to shield it off, just go out for a goal kick, and then swing around there and knock it off her shin and get a corner kick. A little different lineup now, kind of stacking towards the goal line. Let's see if they run a kind of different set here on this corner kick.
Skidmore to take it. Ball played in. It's another good corner right at the penalty spot. Finds an East Fairmont head, but
it's a good ball.
Yeah, it's a good ball. There's been several good
confident,
services from over there, and they've found their teammates just not quite able to put it on goal yet.
Into the Lady Irish, number 14,
Francesca Fairless in the game now for Catholic.
Get some fresh legs up top there. Maybe give you a little bit of a boost.
Yeah, great weather here in Charleston this afternoon, this evening, but no place to hide from that sun right now. Not a cloud in the sky. It is beating down, so not too hot temperature-wise, but out in the sun, it can get a little warm. So we all know that turf, it's like being in an oven sometimes down there. It's always about 5-10 degrees warmer on the turf.
For sure, no doubt about that.
Ball into the middle now. Chance for East Fairmont. Host of black jerseys collapse on it. Now ball put out. Messer with it. Messer just plays the long ball.
Yeah, the Bees, they're just trying to they've got to take their space out wide. That's a good ball.
That was a dangerous ball. Catholic defender swiped at it with her foot. Looked like she got just a slight deflection on it, but Rushworth able to gobble that up before the oncoming attacker. $15 minutes to go here in the first half. Score still equal here, 0-0 between East Fairmont and the host Charleston Catholic Irish.
The Bees got to have one of these top forwards instead of staying in the middle. Just make a run to the corner flag, play them into the flag. Then the center mids can go in, make runs. But
yeah, they're really almost playing into how Charleston Catholic wants to defend right now. They're letting that back four for the Irish remain in their comfort zone right now. And to your point, get them stretched out a little bit, get them out of that comfort zone, maybe a little lost out there on the field, and open up some space. But so far it's been defended very well by the Irish.
But you got veteran coaches. Let's see what they do at halftime too. That might be something that around halftime you use that as your time out a little bit. Hey, let's make these adjustments. Adjustments are always fun for me as a coach. At halftime is like, what adjustments are we going to make? What's the focus? And that's got to be one for the Bees, is just making the right runs, trying to use the wide parts of the fields a little more.
And they've been close, but that last pass, that last touch has been missing from the equation. 13:48 to go here. Still 0-0 between East Fairmont and Charleston Catholic. It's girls soccer on video productions. Ella Green with a chance now for Catholic. She steadies it, gets it on her right foot, shoots. Goalkeeper dove early, had to recover, and still able to get a touch to put that one around the side of the goalpost. Best chance of the game so far for the Irish, and they're not done yet, Hunter. Corner kick coming up.
No doubt. Great opportunity from Ella Green. As it comes from, I think the last time they had a good chance, it come from a turnover in the back by the Bees. And, like I said earlier, Ella Green, she's got a shot on her. So
a short corner to Messer. Now ball comes up top. Left-footed shot deflected out of bounds. It'll be another corner kick.
It was very well defended by the Bees, very well defended. It was they kind of picked that run out early and was right there on Green's hip, didn't let her turn and get a good shot off. See another corner kick, I think.
I believe so. Substitutions holding things up for just a second. Alyssa Hanna into the game now. Ball played in. And that one will just bounce out for a goal kick. 12.5 minutes to go here. 0-0 still between East Fairmont and Charleston Catholic. Tom Bragg and Hunter Moles bringing you all the action here on Video Productions.
Sometimes if you're the Bees too and you have so much possession, you start getting frustrated because you haven't scored yet. And that's one thing you just want to talk about at halftime. Like, hey, don't get too frustrated out there.
Yeah, just keep playing your game.
Yeah, just keep playing. It'll come. Nice.
Well, Summers has really been impressive in that sort of central midfielder role. Like you hear the cliche about center mids being the quarterbacks for soccer teams, but she has embodied that today. They have, when things have gone well for East Fairmont, going forward and getting back, it has tended to go through her.
For sure, and you see the captain's armband on probably for a reason, right? I mean, she's probably one of the better players, and I don't know. I mean, just look at the moves here. She's in tight windows. She can play the long ball. She does a little bit of everything. So,
the ball out of play for a Catholic throw-in. Again, a reminder, not our only game of the evening here at Schoenbaum on Video Productions. The Huntington Highlanders will visit Charleston Catholic for a boys game at the conclusion of this contest. Plenty of soccer still to go here in this one, though. 11 minutes left in the first half.
It's great stuff from Summers there again to go in and win that tackle and then just go, like we said, you always got to go forward, goes backward. Bees give it away, though.
East loses possession. Player slipped on the turf. They're lost. Catholic's gain right now. Catholic trying to play back. Dangerous ball. That one just booted away. Messer fighting for position. Unfortunate bounce. She loses it. East is going forward. Here come the Bees down the right wing. Gonna try to get the ball back in, keeps possession. Ball into the box now, gets it on her left foot. Shot deflected, still with it though. Still a chance for East Fairmont. Another shot deflected away. The ball goes out of bounds on the far side. Last touched by East Fairmont, but a couple of panicky moments at the back there for Charleston Catholic, but well defended and able to hold off. And not just hold off, but regain possession and get the goal kick.
No doubt, no doubt. It was definitely the Catholic back line. They're keeping everything in front of them. They really haven't got beat behind or letting the ball through on a cross behind them. So see if they can keep that up, though. The Bees are starting to figure it out a little more and more as time goes on.
Yeah, under 10 minutes to play. Summer's going to get a little break. Taylor Swisher on in her place for East Fairmont.
See right here, like the Bees has room for the outside backs to just keep dribbling. Like,
Yeah.
if no one's stopping, you take your space a little bit. Sometimes it's weird, though, as an outside back, because every team plays you a little differently.
Yeah.
And you're like, do I really want to go all the way up there? And I got to, give up maybe a counter or run back. It depends.
You see all that space, and it's hard to ignore. It's hard to – it's like the Green Goblin mask is talking to you from the closet, telling you to make that run. So it'll come all the way to the back. East Fairmont trying to go forward. All played all the way through. By Haley Hauser. Out of bounds, though.
Almost kept it in there.
Down into the corner where you see the guys in yellow. I believe that's the Huntington High boys team taking in the action here before their game later this evening.
We talked about earlier, these goal kicks has been tough for Catholic because it's this 50-50 ball right here. If you don't win that, and then it's like you're just giving it right back to the Bees. Just keep giving them more and more chances.
Yeah, more often than not, the goal kicks have really just turned into possession for East at midfield.
But I would still keep going long because if you go short and then
the way they're pressuring they're almost forcing you to go over the top.
Yeah, you kind of have to go long, but it's just tough not being able to keep possession off of it.
East with the ball now in the penalty box, quickly swept away. Ball out of bounds, last touched by the Bees.
So big last, 7:40 left. Like, if you're Catholic, you're just trying to get to halftime. We're a little fatigued now. Just get to halftime. 0-0 is fine. If you're the Bees, man, you get a goal here right before half.
You can flip the whole thing.
Yep.
Charleston Catholic has played, especially on defense, so well for almost 35 minutes of this game. You get close into halftime, as you said, you're just trying to get to halftime, and sometimes just naturally you let down just a little bit.
For sure.
Against a team as good as this, sometimes that's all it takes. So something to keep an eye on here over the final few minutes of the half. Can Catholic hang on or even steal a goal here before the break, or can East Fairmont finally break through after all this possession and pressure they've seen in the first 40 minutes? Ella Green wins the ball. She's got a couple of defenders she's going to have to beat. Ball out of bounds near side here for a Catholic throw-in a dangerous spot.
It's good stuff from Ella Green. Got to keep finding her feet. Asking her to do a lot, but she's capable of doing it.
Gillis with the throw. East wins possession back. A whole lot of open room in the middle of that field. Skidmore on the ball. She loses it. Now it's going to bounce around before it eventually ends up in the corner. Carly Mansion on the ball for East. She loses it, though. Ball still back and forth between these two teams on the far sideline.
Somebody's got to check, too, give her an option.
Hauser on the ball now. So 3 goals and an assist already for the East center back. I know they're scoring a lot of goals, but from that position, that's impressive and tells you a little bit about her style of play. She likes to get forward and sort of ping those passes around, and she's not afraid to rip one if she gets a chance.
It's a good idea from Messer, trying to play in the corner, relieve some pressure, but this is state tournament soccer, though, too, where, you don't want to, what each team does well, and when you get to that state tournament, you kind of there's extra time, there's PKs, and you don't want to give up too much, and that's kind of what this feels like a little bit. You take your time, and you're Catholic just keeping everything in front a little bit.
A little more pressure up the field from Catholic the last 10 minutes or so, and I think we've seen the results. The Irish have had a whole lot more of the ball in this third of the action. Now a turnover in the midfield. East trying to play the long ball, unsuccessful. They'll get it back. It's Summers to the far side. They were looking up the sideline for Manchin. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Bees.
Yeah, one of those forwards for the Bees got to check back to the ball sometimes. It's all just straightforward, long ball, and they're going to have to check back, try to get at their feet.
Summers with the touch. Ball comes near side for Seipold. Shoop's shot touched away. Rushworth turns that one out of bounds. It'll be another corner kick. 4 minutes exactly to play here in the first half.
And that's kind of what I was referring to, is if we get the ball to our strikers' feet a little bit, we can turn, we can do different things, and it's not going to be a through ball every time. So, good shot. Looked like it was going to be on target. Probably a good decision by Rushworth, too. Don't know for sure if he can hold on to it. Go ahead and just parry it away.
Yeah, Shoop, one of the many East players with multiple goals. She's got 6 on the season, nearly had 7 right there. Ball played in, right around the penalty spot. Foot came up, no indication of a call. They'll play on. Irish are going to clear that one away. East going to just put it right back in. Pressure's back on. Summers with the touch, tried to flick through. Unable to get on the end of that one, though, before the Catholic keeper hops on it.
That's a tough call to make, though, isn't it? That little high kick, like it was.
Yeah,
that's
it's
tough.
yeah,
it's close. Like,
yeah,
it's
there's
so close. Like,
that's one of those you can't make anybody happy as a referee
No,
with those. You
that's a
don't
tough
call it, and
call.
everybody says you should have. You
It's a
do
tough
call
one.
it and says, "Oh, that was soft." So, I'm okay with the no call there. I don't
Yeah.
think there was anything egregious.
good
Summers with a
skill.
bit of skill, yeah, step over and maintains possession. Now it's Seipold battling Gillis. She comes away with it. She's got some room to run. Green grass in front of her. Now with the left foot, trying to find Shoop in the middle. Ball comes back to Seipold. She keeps it in for Hauser. Hauser finds the foot of Summers. Summers, every time she gets the ball, 3 defenders claps on her. She still finds a way to come out and play the ball across for Larnard. Larnard trying to find some room, trying to beat that defender. Gets it to her right. Shot into Rushworth, deflected off the post and back into the keeper's hands. So 2 minutes to go here in the half. Another chance for East Fairmont. Close but no cigar, and this one stays scoreless.
He's trying to make it the half if you're Catholic. I mean, that's another good run there. And just turning the corner. You don't see a lot of those, or we haven't seen a lot of those, where somebody from the Bees is just turning the corner, getting a shot. And you can tell Catholic is really looking for that halftime buzzer.
Another turnover by East Fairmont in the back. Messer to Green. Green looked like she was trying to swing it all the way near side for Gillis. Defender got there, though. Bees still having to defend, though. Ball will stay with Catholic for a throw.
Nothing wrong with slowing down here, taking your time. Don't give a counter with a minute left.
60 seconds to play here at Schoenbaum Stadium. Still 0-0 between Charleston Catholic and East Fairmont. It's girls soccer action here on Video Productions. Green wins the ball near the 18, swings it around. Shot parried away. It was Messer, the freshman, who had the shot. East not done defending, though.
Yeah, Green to Messer again there. Connection's been pretty successful for the most part. I think Messer could have took a touch there maybe. She probably didn't realize she had a little bit of time, but still a good shot. Great save as well.
"15 seconds to go here in the half. Ball out of bounds for a throw-in. Irish put it back in, but that's probably going to do it here for the first half of action. So after 40 minutes of play in Charleston, it's East Fairmont 0, Charleston Catholic 0. The unbeaten, unscored upon Bees in a battle here with the Irish in a rematch of last season's AAA state championship game. We'll take a quick break, come back, get you caught up on all the first half action. You're watching High School Girls Soccer on Video Productions. Welcome back to Schoenbaum Stadium. 0-0 here at halftime between East Fairmont and Charleston Catholic. Tom Bragg and Hunter Moles bringing you all the action here this evening from Charleston on Video Productions. And Hunter, after a 0-0 first half that maybe if people were predicting this one before half, they might not have predicted that scoreline after 40 minutes. But for Charleston Catholic, that's probably a mission accomplished as far as your game plan. Yeah, you'd like to see a little different number on the scoreboard for yourself, but that 0 for East Fairmont, just as important. They defended well in the first 40.
For sure, they defended well. They stick to the game plan, but they also got 2 shots on goal. So, I mean, you can't – I think Catholic had a good half for them. Obviously, they got a tough task. They're more fatigued now. The Bees kind of see how they're going to play them now, right? So now you know what they're going to give up, and so it's going to be an interesting second half. But I don't think it's a bad half for East Fairmont necessarily, but they probably did come into it thinking
maybe a little bit.
We thought we were going to be up 2-3-0 by now.
Yeah, when you scored 54 goals in 6 games and given up 0, coming off of a state championship, and a state championship that you won specifically against the team that you're playing today, yeah, I could see you coming in maybe a little more confident, maybe a little overconfident even, but perhaps that first 40 minutes a reality check for the Bees. It's a very good team, good program, good coaching all the way through, and gosh, fantastic players. But it seems like that last pass, that last touch, there was just a little something missing when the Bees would get going forward. I expect them to turn that around in the second half, but Charleston Catholic able to defend as well as they did in the first half. They're not going to make it easy for them.
Yeah, I think they have a lot of patience in the back, and I'm talking about East Fairmont with the patience, the possession, and like you said, that last kind of pass they're missing there. They just need to be a little more patient, I think. Go wide, someone check to the ball, keep some possession in the attacking third as well, not just around the back line, and they'll probably be successful. They've had some good corner kicks. I wouldn't be surprised if you saw a set piece maybe. But if you're East Fairmont, you just need one. Because if you get one, you have control of that game. And
especially with the way they've defended, not just today, but all season long, that's just the confidence boost.
You get one, and it could really open the game up.
A couple minutes to go here, remaining in halftime. And a moment to give a quick shout-out to our sponsors this evening for Charleston Catholic Soccer on Video Productions. Premier Women's Health Specialists, Doctors Aaron and Jessica Sopp, Bailey Glasser, LLP, Children's Dentistry, Tracy L. Wilkerson. MTG Dental, also a sponsor this evening. Babston Calland, Attorney at Laws. Psychological Consultation and Solutions, Positive Behavior Strategies, LLC. Hartley Law Group, LLC, and Centurion Insurance, LLC. Thank you for your sponsorship this evening here of Charleston Catholic Soccer. Well, 2 minutes on the clock until we get going again. We'll take another quick break, and then Hunter and I will be back to bring you the second half of action here. It's 0-0 at the break. Charleston Catholic and East Fairmont knotted up. It's high school girls soccer on Video Productions. High school girls soccer on video production. Second half action on tap here. East Fairmont and Charleston Catholic tied at 0. A good first half here in Charleston. Tom Bragg and Hunter Moles are bringing you all the action here from Schoenbaum Soccer Stadium this evening. This facility located at beautiful Coonskin Park here in Charleston. Doesn't seem like this place has been here. I'm talking about the soccer stadium for as long as it has, Hunter, but gosh, I remember I played towards the end of high school, and we're talking 25 years ago. The field was here. You've seen the semi-pros have been playing here, not so much recently, but for years. The old West Virginia Chaos played their summer league games here. And this has been the home of Charleston Catholic soccer for a long time.
For sure.
But a great facility, kind of a hidden gem here. It's a little bit off the beaten path.
Yeah.
But
great facility.
Yeah, great facility.
It used to be like the only turf, the only turf field there for a long time, and they've redone the turf. I mean, they do a good job out here with it.
It was hosted state championship events also. There was a year where there were some weather issues, some unseasonable snow in late October, early November in Beckley, forced the tournament kind of at the last minute to Charleston. They split the events between classes, and I believe the AAAs were here at Schoenbaum, and it saw the Hurricane High School boys claim a state championship. And the AAAs were over at Trace Fork, where Charleston Catholic won it. So 40 minutes on the clock. We're back underway here in the second half. The teams have flip sides. East Fairmont in white with yellow numerals, yellow lettering on the front. They'll be going from left to right. Charleston Catholic in all black, green numbers with white outlines. The Irish are going from right to left. Green wins the ball in the midfield for the Irish.
The first 5-10 minutes, just like the start of the game, I like to see first 5-10 minutes, what are we emphasizing as a team? What are we going to try to change up?
Here comes Manchin up the right side, outside of her foot, and to Larnard. Larnard gets the ball on her right foot, shot away. Not sure if that caught the keeper or the goalpost. It is out of bounds.
I think it caught Rushworth's feet.
Yeah, it might have caught a little bit of both. As they're setting up for a corner kick.
But,
so
you got to like that if you're the Bees. That's a great chance.
Out of the gate here, East Fairmont right down the field.
Great positioning from Rushworth, not getting too panicked. Cut that angle down pretty well.
Annabelle Skidmore to take this.
Sometimes as a goalie, they get closer. You start wanting to dive too early, and she stayed up. She stayed up just long enough.
Skidmore been so good on service on these corner kicks so far. And there's another one. That ball bounces. Still in a dangerous spot. Now kicked out by a Catholic defender. Not out of danger yet, though. Now the ball back out towards midfield.
Beautiful service all night from the corner kicks.
Hey, you feel like if they keep getting those opportunities, it's only a matter of time before they put one in. Here comes Manchin down the right side again. She's been so good on that wing so far this evening.
Especially right now in the second half,
man,
right?
She's come out strong from the break.
Told her,
yeah.
Hey, you got to take your one-on-one a little more. You can go by her, and she's being a little bit more direct.
They're looking for her, too, as Summers finds Manchin with the long pass. Now Manchin rips a shot with the right foot. Rushworth gets down to make the save, though. So lots of pressure here early in the second half from East Fairmont. Just barely 2 minutes gone, and it's been all Bees so far in the second 40.
Yeah, Manchin coming out, trying to put a little pressure on early. That's what you like to see if you're the East Fairmont coaching staff, getting a couple, first 8 minutes, you've had 2 shots on goal already. So you keep that pressure up, good things are going to happen.
2 goals, 6 assists so far this season for the sophomore from East Fairmont. Now a chance for Charleston Catholic. Green plays the ball back into the middle. Dangerous moment there for the East Fairmont defense. It cleared out. And it'll be a throw-in. Catholic still with the ball down on this end, though.
Young players have to understand that Ella Green did all that, and instead of shooting a bad shot at a bad angle, what she do, she lays it back to try to score. A lot of people, they get down there on the goal line and they try to shoot. You don't have a great angle, and she laid it back. There was no one there, but great unselfish play from Green there to try to lay that back kind of towards the 6-yard or the PK spot there. That's
why they tell you, if you don't have the ball in those situations, go toward the goal. It has a way of finding you if you're in a good spot.
See if Bees definitely still keeping their possession, but I think their wings and their forwards are got a good pep talk at halftime. Hey, you guys need to be more aggressive and let's go score some goals.
We talked about it in the first half. In the first few minutes of the game, you saw the space, especially on that right wing where Manchin was so often found. The space was there. They were just having a little trouble finding it, getting the ball there in a good spot for her to move forward. So far here in the second half, 4 minutes gone, that's definitely been a point of emphasis. They were looking for her again there, and that ball goes out of bounds.
This has been a tough spot, too, for Catholic. Can they keep possession out of this, or, do they just go long and give it back?
Yeah, not to be discounted. Going this way for Catholic this half. The sun keeps getting lower. It's just more and more in your eyes on that half of the field. East with a chance now. Leonard tries to step over. Ball comes back out to Carly Manchin. Manchin's just going to turn. She's going to play it all the way back.
It's a good decision. You don't got to force it. Just keep it. And somebody's got to check, too.
Kinsey Shoup plays the ball near side. Larnard tried to chop that one back, but unsuccessfully, and it goes out of bounds for a goal kick.
I like the run, though.
I like the run, and I like it when you try. If you're trying a piece of skill and it goes wrong on you, I'd rather you be trying it than.
I'm not telling her what to do. How many goals she had? Yeah. You could do whatever you want when you score like that.
Ball bounces all the way up to the Catholic attack. It quickly booted back up forward for East. Bees trying to get possession back. Summers over on the far sideline. She's just going to watch it go out of bounds.
Don't be afraid to just keep it, swing it around. That's what you got to take what they're giving you. That's just Catholic. They're not gonna let you just go straight down the middle here. Try to get a ball in. Don't foul if you're Catholic here. Do not foul.
Yeah, dangerous spot for the defense. Ball out of bounds. It'll be another corner kick for the Bees. We just talked a few minutes ago, Hunter. They've been very close on several of these corner kicks. Annabelle Skidmore, the sophomore midfielder for the Bees, has just been playing beautiful balls into the box. She's found the head of teammates several times, and maybe the last one was the best attempt. The Catholic allowed it to bounce, nearly got a shot off. We'll see what they've got in store this time.
You got the sun coming in on this one. This one could be tough.
Ball played in, near post, defended well.
Now you got to get your shape back if you're East Fairmont.
Yeah, they're going to bring it all the way back, play out of the back.
Somebody make that run down the line for me.
Larnard has dropped back a little bit this half, playing a little more of an attacking midfielder role than a straight forward or a striker. She's been on the ball a lot more, too. Here she is, trying to bring it in the right side. Runs into a wall. Catholic takes over, and they're going to try to get it out of the back. Tried to keep that one in. Unable to. It'll go out of bounds. Shoup with quick throw for East Fairmont. Long throw finds the head of Larnard. Unable to find a teammate off of that, though. But that was a nice little sequence.
That was, and good things are going to happen. If you keep getting the ball that deep, good things are going to happen. So in the first half, they weren't getting that deep into the Catholic defense. If they keep getting down here to the goal line, making these crosses in, good things are going to happen.
Yeah, I think in addition to finding Manchin on that wing and kind of playing off of her, there's been the emphasis of, like, you guys are settling for things at around the 18-yard line and really trying to set your offense up there. Just keep going forward. Push that a little forward. Put a little more pressure on that back line. And we've seen it so far here, about 8 minutes gone in the second half.
And the Bees have so many skillful players, like girls that can take people on 1v1, and you just want to see them go ahead and try some of those. And
I think as this game goes on, that's going to open up a little more for them. Ball goes all the way back now. Catholic coming out to press. East Fairmont trying to play down the far sideline. On the left side, ball back into the midfield now for Catholic. Teams trading possession.
You know, really, obviously Amy Mullen has a high standard of soccer. But you don't mind this. They're trying to keep possession. They're trying to find feet.
Yeah. And you're weathering the storm. You're having to defend, but you're up to the task so far. Long ball played in. And trying to find that superstar striker for the Bees. 19 goals. Shorted her a couple there so far this season. Not just 19 goals, 8 assists.
Yeah,
she's just been so involved in what East Fairmont does going forward.
She just got a corner kick out of that where, that was – she didn't really have great positioning there somehow and gets a corner kick.
Skidmore with the short corner to Shoop. Shoop with the right foot. Shot in. Ooh. Clash at the back. Rushmore goes down. It was Summers and Rushmore who collided. They're both back up. Everyone seems okay.
That's great goalkeeping.
It was great goalkeeping. That's just good hard soccer.
It was a great ball because the ball that got played in. It wasn't close enough to Rushworth or it was right to her. It wasn't. It was a perfect.
And it was taking
ball.
That bounce in no man's land right there. That's so hard as a goalkeeper when it bounces.
But it was good on both players too. Like no one's trying to hit each other. They're just going for the ball. So. It's a good step by.
Yeah, like I said, just good hard soccer. Nothing malicious there. It's what you.
And you know what you see sometimes? That ball's actually on target. Sometimes the goalie comes out and they don't even touch it, and it sneaks into the back post for a goal.
Goal kick, one out of the air by East Fairmont. Bees getting forward again. They find a sophomore. Ball out of bounds. It'll be a throw in. I almost said a throw kick. That's two different things.
This is our long throw, though, isn't it? So you basically saying, or you can call it whatever you want to.
Well, the freshman, Mackenzie Shoop, long throw. Look at that. Wow. Inside the 6-yard line. Ball played back out wide from Mansion on the right side. Manchin's just going to go all the way back to Hauser.
I like the way Mansion plays. All right, she's just got good feet. She takes what the defense gives her. She gets another opportunity to go 1v1. Good stuff could happen.
Flag goes up. That one's going to come back. Play's still going on. Center ref hasn't seen it yet. Now the flag goes down. Just going to let that one go after Catholic won possession back.
Haven't seen too much offsides today.
That was the first time I've seen the flag come up at all today. Now here comes East trying to break that offside trap. They do. It's Summers with the ball. Shot with her right foot. Ball deflected out of play. Nice save at the back by Rushworth, but it'll set up another corner kick for the Bees.
I don't know if Catholic just got out of their structure and whatnot, but they haven't been doing that kind of offsides trap, playing flat. They've had Weber kind of almost playing like a sweeper all night, and their outside backs have been tucked in. So I don't know if they were meaning to do that, but I don't know if playing that offsides game, man, sometimes it's so close.
It's tough. You have to be so fast and skilled at the back. Skidmore plays it in. It's going to go far post. Finds a head. Ball headed down. Rushmore gets her hands on it.
Yeah, we'll see if that's how Catholic's going to play it the rest of the game, if they're going to play more of a – because they kind of – it looks like Weber and Bailey there are playing more flat. So they might be switching it up a little bit.
The back are more flat now.
They might be switching it up a little bit. We'll see.
Seems like the right back, playing more of like a wing back, getting up a little more than on the left. It's kind of a 3 and a 1 offset.
That might be Coach Mullen, man. If she might switch something up on us at half.
Summers with the ball in the middle. Looking for Mansion. What a beautiful pass to Mansion. Gets the first touch. Mansion still with it. Shot away. Deflected out of bounds, though. If I sound like a broken record, well, it's another East Fairmont corner kick. They've had, gosh, I've lost count, probably 5 or 6 this half alone.
For sure. It's been a lot of corners, but I don't know who played the ball to Mansion. Beautiful ball, but
that was Summers, the center midfielder. Has been so good today.
Great ball and great first touch from Mansion. But those Catholic defenders have been tough tonight, too. It's been a good game. It's been a fun one to watch.
Brooklyn Shoop, the senior with 6 goals, checks in for the Bees. Shoop, one of the taller players on this East Fairmont team. Got to think a little strategy on the corner kick. Ball played in. Finds it. I believe that was Summers with the head. Ball cleared off the line by Catholic, though. Calm at the back for the Irish. Manchin back on it, though. Right foot, ball played in, finds Leonard. Leonard, far side to Shoop. Shoop, unable to get the ball on net, tipped away, still in trouble. Shoop shot, saved. Wow, what a sequence there.
Great save, Mary Rushworth. Way to keep it in. Don't give a corner kick up, too, somehow.
Well, Charleston Catholic really defending for its life at the back right now, but 26 minutes almost exactly remain here, and score still 0-0.
I think the Bees are getting a little more confident, though, don't you? I mean,
it seems that way. There's just a little pep in their step. They seem a little more, as you said, confident on the ball, confident off the ball. They're making the runs. They're picking their head up and picking those players out. Like Catholic has defended well. I almost said it just feels like a matter of time for East Fairmont. And I've thought that a couple times tonight, but the way Catholic is defending, it's going to be tough.
It is. But I just feel like the chances they got in the first half to the second half are just –
the quality of them has been much higher here in this period.
In for the Irish. Number 1, Elsa Senes.
Elsa Senes checks in for Charleston Catholic. Senes, one of the underclassmen on this team. It's a relatively young Charleston Catholic team. Senes, just a freshman. One of a handful that play significant minutes for Amy Mullen's team.
You kind of have Ella Green in a defensive mid role, too.
And she's dropped back down the field a lot.
Yeah, and, I mean, which she kind of has to a little bit, but for them to get more chances, they need her and Messer to get back to those 1-2s and get up the field. But East Fairmont's tough, man.
Two of the top girls soccer programs in the state doing battle here this evening. Charleston Catholic trying to kind of get things back on the winning track. The Irish, perennial contender for state titles, but slow start to the season so far.
I think for East Fairmont, too, let your outside backs keep going. Just keep going. I mean, even if you run, just keep running. I mean, Catholic doesn't have that many players forward. I mean, if you get that ball up the side, I think they need to just keep overlapping, keep going.
Yeah, the Irish content so far to defend and try and pick their chances on the counterattack. There's just been lots of space for East Fairmont to operate. Another chance for the Bees. That'll go out of bounds. It'll stay with them, though. Manchin with the quick throw in, looking for Larnard. Ball bounces into the middle. Shoop gets onto the end of it for East Fairmont. Now plays back out to Summers. Summers looking far post. And that ball's just going to skip out of bounds. You saw the idea there from Summers, but the run just wasn't quite there. It's one of those things, you might make the run 11 times. They're going to miss you 10 times on it. And the one time you don't make the run is when the ball would have probably been right there. Just kind of how soccer goes.
Yeah. I just think when they get in that final third, I think they can still make some of those 1-2s they're doing in the back and in the midfield. But they're having a lot of success, too, when they get the ball down to the goal line. As you see Manchin take a couple girls on here, I mean, that might be their best success, too. Let her go a little bit.
And Manchin battling on the near side on the right. Defended well and put out of bounds.
Second half flying by. We're almost halfway through. It was a lot of action from the Bees. Going back to that corner kick where they kind of stacked the goal line up.
Yeah.
Watch these two girls at the 18 crash in, and everybody from the goal line will probably just run back towards the PK.
Still scoreless here, 0-0, 22 minutes and 30 seconds to go. East Fairmont knocking on the door again. Lots of pressure this half. Bees trying to break through. Ball played in to the middle. East gets ahead to it. Ball is down. Looked like Rushworth was beaten there, but the shot off target goes out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick. Really a missed opportunity for East Fairmont there. They've had chances. They've had shots. They haven't had many genuine opportunities.
Yeah.
That felt like one.
Definitely. That was super close. I think it was Manchin just trying to punch one in there, and just had a lot of corner kicks. When you got to defend that many corners, it's like at some point it's
like you end up losing someone eventually.
Yeah,
it's just keep
tough.
defending and keep defending. Here come the Bees again.
There you go, a little 1-2, give it back.
Shoop with the ball,
good shot.
Top of the box, rips one with her right foot, too strong though, over the top and out of bounds.
I was looking for the 1-2, but when you got a shot like that, I'm not mad at it.
And that was more of what we saw from East Fairmont in the first half, getting the ball with your back to the goal around the 18-yard line, just turning and ripping. And that was a pretty good shot there, but no trouble for the goalkeeper.
They've definitely opened up the Catholic defense more this half, though. It's not as tight back there, and it seems like they're getting more space and chances.
And we see more of those slide rule passes, trying to find the ongoing runner and beat that offside trap. They've been close.
Weber's everywhere back there, though.
Yeah.
She's had a solid game.
And we've seen her drop back a little bit more. She's pushing up now, but not quite as flat at the back as they were, say, the first 10 minutes, 15 minutes of the half.
She has that experience, too. She's played before, and she's the vocal leader for them, so she's got to keep talking to them. And
ball out of play. It'll be an East throw-in. Mansion to take it. Ball on the right side. Cross out of play for a goal kick.
take your time if you're here, Rushworth. Take your time. Let your team get their breath a little bit. Been playing a lot of defense.
Well, lots of pressure from East Fairmont this half. Bees have really turned it up. Many more opportunities. Still no score, though. 0-0. We're at the halfway mark exactly of this second half. 20 minutes to play here in Charleston. Teams battle for possession.
Yeah, I mean, this was a better one for Catholic, right? A lot of these goal kicks, they haven't been able to keep possession.
Irish trying to counterattack a bit now. Comes Ella Green with the run. She's got some work to do, though. Green gets through one, loses it now. Ball goes out of bounds, far side there along the right sideline.
And Sun going down. It's crazy difference down on this side of the field.
Yeah, very hard to see from our broadcast location over in that corner. Ball is out of play. It'll go to the Bees.
You're starting to get into that time now, too, where the Bees just start feeling the pressure a little bit. Are they going to start going back to being super direct, or, do they have the patience to understand it'll come?
Yeah, it's about patience. You've done it before. You know you can do it, but it just hasn't worked today, so you start questioning yourself. Do I need to do something different? Am I doing something wrong? And that doubt starts to creep in, and that's how underdogs win games sometimes, when that doubt starts to creep in.
And you like this if you're Catholic. I mean, I don't know if I like so many girls up because that counter could be crazy, but you do like this. You finally have the ball in the attacking half. You let your defense just gather yourself for a second and breathe. So
short throw in. Ball comes out. It'll be Shoop for the Bees, trying to win possession. She's got it on the left near midfield. Dribbles across the stripe. Cuts back in, tries to find Larnard. Ball cleared away. Mackenzie Shoop battling for possession. Nice battle between her and Abby Messer at times today. Those two have really been going at it.
Yeah, for sure. East Fairmont just got to keep their shape. I know it's boring sometimes. It's like, let's play on the back, swing it. But, hey, it works.
It's the old rope-a-dope. You lull them to sleep and then pick your spot. And to your point, not always the most attractive brand of soccer, but effective.
Yeah.
So you look at teams like Manchester City or all of the Pep Guardiola teams. That's kind of been their bread and butter. And I think they've got the trophies to back up that it's a pretty effective system.
I think, too, like East Fairmont, you look at their scores, and they've just beat teams so easily maybe they weren't, this could be a good learning tool for them.
Hauser, long ball into the box, deflected around. East gets ahead to it, but Rushworth hops on it, dives to her left.
That was a good ball in. It's great placement. Sometimes a ball, a free kick in the center of the field, it's kind of a tough spot. Where do you put it? But that was a really good ball. See if Catholic can try to keep somewhat of possession. At this point, it's kind of just been let's clear everything, but
Summers on the ball now. Plays back. Bees bringing the ball up the middle. Now they find Summers out on the wing. Summers beats the defender to the corner. Now cuts back. Runs into another defender, though. Irish trying to play up the right side. A little under 16 minutes remain here. Still scoreless. Charleston Catholic and East Fairmont girls. Don't forget, coming up after this contest here at Schoenbaum Stadium, also on video productions, Hunter and I will have the Charleston Catholic boys playing host to the Huntington Highlanders. So, big night of soccer here on video productions.
And if you can just get Manchin, I would just keep her wide right now. Get her wide, swing it around the back, get her 1v1, and let her go.
They've gotten away from that a bit. First 10 minutes or so, it seemed to really be a focus for East Fairmont. Get the ball down that right wing and let Carly Manchin cook. Hope good things happen. And again, they were finding space. In fact, perhaps their most dangerous opportunities of the game came through that style. With another chance here for East. Shoop on the left wing. Ball played in. A little too much air on it. Goes out of bounds for a goal kick.
Yeah, it's a good try. I think that's her weak foot or left foot, and it's a good try to just get a ball in there in the box, make something happen. But start getting in that crunch time, and Catholic starts parking the bus real heavy, and East Fairmont's going to have to play a little direct there last 10 minutes or 5 minutes or so.
Now you almost wonder, though, with no real stakes. It's a regular season game.
It's not, so it's like.
Would you park the bus if you were Amy Mullen? Would you play for that
well, I don't
tie?
think you
for
would,
the confidence going forward? Like, hey, we hung right with these guys. They couldn't beat us. Or do you try to get on the front foot and steal one here?
I don't think it's like a discussion thing. I think it's just naturally like we understand. Like I don't know. I think it's just a feel for the game thing. Unless you talk about it at halftime, like, hey, if it's still 0-0, we want a tie. I don't think Amy Mullen's saying that.
Yeah.
As much as she's won, I don't think she's saying that. I just think the girls probably will naturally start to kind of, hey, we've made it this far. Let's make sure they don't score. So I think that naturally they park the bus a little bit, and they haven't kept a lot of possession, so they'll probably clear it.
Ella Green on the ball now for the Irish. Unable to turn. She's going to bring it back. Possession lost. Ball played long, looking for Larnard. And last gasp defending by Molly Weber. Gets it out.
And that's the weird part, too, is like, is that 0-0 tie, is that a win for, is that a win for you if you're a Catholic? I don't know.
I think it would depend on how you use it going forward. Can you use this as a springboard? Like, hey, I know things haven't gone great so far this season, but look how we played against East Fairmont. That might be team holding a trophy in November.
For sure.
You can play with them. You can play with anybody. You use that as like a springboard for confidence going forward.
And for East Fairmont, it's like if you do end up tying, you can also use it like, hey, look, like we're really good, but this is – you might get a chance here,
Yeah, we got a chance now. Here's Shoop. Ball bouncing around. Rushworth clears out an offensive player. People are down in the box. Rushworth got to the ball, but got the player on her way. Play is stopped. East Fairmont bench not happy. They want a call there. I believe that's Lily Larnard that took the brunt of that one from Rushworth. Everyone seems like they're all right.
Yeah, it's just one of those 50-50 balls, right? Like they're both. I mean, you got like two East Fairmont girls going for it, and I don't know. I don't know if that's. I don't know. I don't know if that's
tough.
A foul really or not.
It's tough. I mean, you see people clash like that. Someone doesn't get up right away. Your inclination is to think, oh, someone got fouled there, but officials have a tough job. They always need more. You're always seeing people asking to sign up to be officials, and it's a tough sell because it's not always a very.
It is a tough sell.
Very it's a thankless job a lot of the time. So,
Yeah,
so you get it. So I try not to give them too hard of a time. Except for those rec officials down at the KVS. I'm kidding. We have a good time with those guys.
Hey, I say the same thing. I try not to give officials a hard time. As soon as the game starts,
But
something changes.
Yeah, man, it's tough. Manchin on the ball. Plays back to Shoop. Shoop, right foot. Ball is going to skip right in front of Rushworth. Not sure that was a shot. I believe it was intended to be a cross. Skips into the goalkeeper's hands.
Yeah, I think it was a cross. It wasn't a bad idea. I mean, he had some runners. Probably wanted a little more back post, but.
That's kind of been the story of the game for East. Just so close, but that last pass just
a
little bit off. And
like we were saying before, kind of the chance there, like if you're East Fairmont and you do end up tying, you have to understand you are so good. People are going to play you this way. So, you know, this is what.
You're the state champs.
Yeah, this is what it's going to look like.
Stats we've been talking about all night. You've got a target on your back.
So this is the way you win a state championship when no one's going to, everyone's going to play you this way, kind of tight in the back and whatnot.
Oh, chance now for East Fairmont. Ball bouncing in the goal box. Goalkeeper was out, cleared away though.
Somebody get wide for East Fairmont. So much space. Oh, it might.
Ball played through. Here's Summers. She's got a chance. It's going to be one-on-one with the keeper. Gets it on her right foot. She puts it in, but the flag is up. That goal will not count. Offside. Call it about 30 yards off. It was awfully close.
It was very close. Very close.
Charleston Catholic dodges one there. East Fairmont nearly inched ahead in this one.
They haven't had that all night, really, where they got all the way behind the defense with some chance, like one-on-one.
They haven't had one-on-one chances at the back with Rushworth. That was the first one. 10 minutes to go here. Another chance for the Bees. Ball played forward. They were looking for Shoop on that far side, but couldn't connect.
And this is what I meant by park the bus is also a big part of his fatigue, right? Like I could see Catholic girls looking a little more tired than obviously. I mean, they've just played a whole game. So that's what I kind of mean, too, is like you could kind of tell they're just –
you see a few more black shirts towards the back. They're playing more of a 4 flat. Now it's kind of a 3 with 2 in front of them, sort of defensive midfielders. Chance for Catholic, though. Irish going forward. They're not done yet. East Fairmont defends and clears. The Bees are going the other way. Last 10 minutes, start to see things open up a bit. A little more end-to-end. Carly Manchin with it. Left foot. Finds Leonard. Leonard gets the ball on her right. Shoots and scores! 9 minutes and 17 seconds to go in this one. East Fairmont finally breaks the deadlock. Lily Larnard, her 20th goal of the season in just the 7th game of the campaign for the Bees. And the defending state champs take a 1-0 lead on Charleston Catholic.
What a big one to get your 20th of the year, too, right? With so much pressure on you, only 9 minutes left in this game, and you've had so many chances just to bury one back post there. And you got to give Manchin some credit. Took one defender on, played a beautiful ball. Great first touch is always a big key, and kind of came off a little bit of a counterattack a little bit.
It was against the run of play, really, for the first time for East Fairmont this evening. Catholic had been, as I was talking about on the build-up, it was kind of end-to-end. We hadn't seen a whole lot of that. Gut check time now for Catholic, though, Hunter. You've defended so well for 70 of the 80 minutes. You finally lapse just a little bit and give one up. Does the air come out of the balloon and maybe a couple more go in, or do you keep fighting back? Like I said, gut check time here for Amy Mullins' crew.
Well, here's my thing. I've always either you win or you lose. There's no, like, does it matter if you lose 1-0 or 3-0? I don't think it does. I think so. If I'm losing 1-0 right here, okay, we've got to go try to score. And if that means they counter and score again, okay, so what? But that's just the way I look at it. Even when I played, it's like, who cares? If we're down 1-0, we got to go for this thing. And hopefully Catholic has the same mindset and they push some more people forward. But if you're the Bees, then it's just so much weight off your shoulders, isn't it, just to get that goal. And they really might open this thing up now, get a couple more.
Brooklyn Shoop with it far side for East Fairmont. Tight defense at the back from Catholic. Now the big switch, looking for Larnard in the middle.
And it's tough, too, because you're asking the Catholic girls, like, hey, there's 8 minutes left. Let's push forward. Let's put all this energy. But they've been defending so much. They're fatigued.
Ball played into the middle, looking for Shoop. Comes back up top. Ball played in with the left, finds Shoop. Shoop with the right. Got it on goal, but awkward angle, couldn't get much on it. Not much work at the back for Rushworth on that attempt.
As long as East Fairmont wins these 50-50 balls, I think they'll be in good shape and could finish this thing out, even if it is just 1-0. But you don't want that to happen. Give the ball to Ella Green. Let her work.
7:35 to play here. East Fairmont leads Charleston Catholic 1-0. Goal came just a few minutes ago. This has been a deadlock for most of the 70 or so minutes that have been played.
Looks like East Fairmont they've got to still keep possession. They're good enough they can keep possession.
Foul now, middle of the park. Free kick opportunity for the Irish. About 40 yards, 45 out. Quick restart from the Irish. Long shot attempt. Takes an awkward bounce. Chance for Catholic. Keeper able to jump onto it, though. Emily Laxton hasn't been called on much at the back, Hunter, but able to bring that one in. You kind of sensed it while it was in the air. It was going to take a weird bounce there.
Yeah, she had a couple good saves in the first half. But that's a part of being a goalkeeper. You never know when your number is going to be called, right?
Into the middle for Larnard. Larnard pulls it back, gets it onto her left. She's trying to find Shoop. Game getting physical now. East with it on the left. Ball cleared out of play for a throw-in. That one took a bounce, went over the fence, rolled towards the clubhouse here at Coonskin Park.
It's a good sub. I think when you're up 1-0 and you start getting this time, I'm constantly subbing as a coach. Just even if it's the wings, even if it's someone up top, just to, that took another 10 seconds off. Yeah. And then you gather your breath. You let girls relax a little bit.
Oh, and you get Carly Manchin back on the field.
Yeah, for sure.
We've talked about she's been one of, if not the best players on the ball for East. If you're trying to keep possession, keep it away from Catholic, who better than Carly Manchin right now to get back on the field?
And you just got to give her some correction on the bench, right? Tell her, hey, look for this. But if you're East Fairmont, that's what you got to be careful of. I know I just said they should keep possession. They're good enough to do that. But, that back line's just got to be careful. You don't want to give really the two chances they had in the first half, Catholic, was from a turnover from the back line, really. So, but
and I think what we saw in that first half when they would make those turnovers, the Catholic players who got the ball back were kind of on an island. They had to do a lot by themselves at that point. Right now, at this stage of the game, Catholic has pushed up. They've got a lot more players forward. I think if they're able, over the last 5 minutes of this game, to force some of that confusion, force some panic in the back, I think the chances would be there, and they might have numbers to be able to do something with it. We will see, though.
I think set pieces always win big games, too. And if you're East Fairmont, you don't give Catholic a chance with a set piece. Like, don't foul someone you don't need to foul and let them set something up to get just an easy cross in the box or even a PK. So just don't foul and keep everything in front. Should be fine.
1-0 the score here. 4.5 minutes to play. Throw in far side for the Irish, headed right back where it came. They'll do it again. Catholic keeps it in. They're looking for Messer in the middle. Ball cleared out by East. We talked about the possibility of Charleston Catholic parking the bus, Hunter. It looks like East.
Yeah.
So I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 white jerseys, 8 white jerseys behind the ball right now. And they're just trying to play those long balls into the wings, trying to find Shoop running on. Ball goes out of play. It'll be a throw-in for the Bees. 3.5 to play here at Schoenbaum.
It's just smart, though, isn't it? I mean, the throw in that final third there, pack it in, and just get that ball out of there. If you got to pack it in a little bit.
Battle for possession on the far side. Shoop now plays it in, skips through, and it's just going to roll all the way through and goes out over the end line for a goal kick.
Like we were talking about, if you lose 1-0 or 2 or 3-0, is really that big of a difference. A loss is a loss. It's the same with a win, though. I think. I mean, you got to take them how you can get them. Sometimes you might have expected to come in here and win more than 1-0, but hey, go out with a 1-0 win. You got to take what you can.
I think, like we were talking about, a win's a win. But even if it were to finish 1-1 or a draw, however it ends up, think about the things East Fairmont's dealing with here. You drove 3 hours on a school day to come down and play against Charleston Catholic, who, they're a little bit down right now in the moment, but
still
this is a team that is coming off of, until last year, what was it, 5, 6 state titles in a row. It's a proud program. You're going to get your best from everybody, especially when you got to come play a team like this. So I think coming out of here with any win is absolutely a positive for East Fairmont. 2 minutes, 10 seconds to play. Larnard's going to try to keep it in, and she does. Ball in the corner. She's just going to try to keep it there, kill as much time as possible. Ball goes out. It'll be a throw for the Bees. They're going to milk this for all they can. Minute 55 to play. Now they're going to switch it out. Going to have the younger Shoop, Mackenzie, the freshman, come take that throw. She's the long throw specialist. Ball into the box. Cleared away. Manchin's just going to let that one roll. She's going to have a touch back all the way into the defense. Big switch from the Bees.
It's good soccer from the Bees.
Oh, just
all the way from, having it in the corner.
Putting on a class on how to keep possession of the ball late in the game right now.
Bringing someone up from outside back to take the throw.
Summers with it on the left wing. She's going to try to get around the corner. She can't. The ball got there, but she didn't. It rolls out of play. It'll be a goal kick. 1 minute to go here in Charleston. If the Irish are going to equalize, not a lot of time left to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're trying to get it forward. East Fairmont, you got to give them credit. They're just doing a good job.
Yeah. Flag goes up. Foul in the corner. It's going to go against the Bees. Free kick for the Irish. 35 seconds to play.
It's not a bad foul. You're all the way on you're attacking third. Don't worry about the foul. You're about to win the game. Just keep it going.
25 seconds to play. Irish with the ball back in. Green tries to play it up. No one home. Ball back into the midfield now. 7 seconds to go here. 3, 2, 1, and that will do it. 80 minutes of soccer played here in Charleston. East Fairmont Bees keep their record undefeated with a 1-0 win here against Charleston Catholic. The goal came with about 9 minutes to play. Lily Larnard, the sophomore superstar for this East Fairmont team, came into the game with 19 goals and 8 assists. She has an even 20 now. No other scoring action in this one, but that's all they needed. And Hunter, that was a good game of soccer for the soccer purist. Maybe not the person who loves seeing a scoreboard lit up with 5-4 games or whatever, but Charleston Catholic, they had a tall task on their hands today. That is a very good, very talented, very dangerous East Fairmont team. Defended well. You still end up taking the loss, but a 1-0 loss against a team of this caliber that's been scoring the way they have. Yeah, it doesn't look good on the record, but that's something you can build off if you're Amy Mullen. She's a veteran coach. I don't see any way that she doesn't use this to kind of build and go forward with some confidence for this group.
For sure, you have to build off of it. You have to find something to build off of. You had 2 good chances in the first half, and you did a really good job. I mean, just defending, East Fairmont, like you just said, they're talented, man. They're talented. They had a lot of pieces, and, you had them there until about 9 minutes or so left. They were starting to feel the pressure for sure. So definitely a good game to watch. My first one of the year. I think I picked the best one of the year so far for I can't imagine two better teams and a good game to watch. So looking forward to see what both teams do in the postseason.
Yeah, fantastic game here this evening. It wraps up East Fairmont 1, the host Charleston Catholic Irish 0. Don't forget, though, boys action coming up here at Schoenbaum after this one, it's the Charleston Catholic boys hosting the Huntington Highlanders. Hunter and I will have all the action for you here on video productions. So we'll wrap it up here for Hunter and all of the video productions crew, making sure we get on the air and you guys can see and hear everything. A big thanks. And Hunter, we'll take a quick break. We'll do it again.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all
all right.
having me.
Thanks, everyone, for watching, listening. Be sure to check back in.